All right, so I am here. Shout out to y'all. Daily Decodes 81 2, right? This is where I do the trending story breakdowns. And as you can tell by the two, it's the second time around with Daily Decodes 81, right? So as I keep creating, and as we keep getting swept under the rug, the next one will be 3, 4, 5, and so on. We have all the other channels for other breakdowns. You can see the links somewhere as you're viewing this. But I didn't even plan on doing this live stream. I was just doing the research, and I got it done fairly quickly, and I'm like, we'll just go live with that one. Okay, because I think it just hit. But President-elect Trump names Susie Wiles as chief of staff. And I don't know if the slides are ever again gonna load to StreamYard. It's not looking good. It doesn't even say, bear with them. It'll be a while, right? It's not uploading the slides, but that's okay. I could share the screen. But let's check this real quick. Let me ask Google, what is the role of the presidential chief of staff? Is Google gonna talk to me? No. Well, I'll read it. That's okay. So the office of the chief of staff is responsible for directing, managing, and overseeing all policy development, daily operations, and staff activities for the president. This office coordinates and communicates with all departments and agencies of the administration. And something else I just noticed too, who's president or who's injured? Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, right? It's Prescott like president, okay? This stuff is just unreal. Everything's ran on this language, okay, y'all? So let's play this. Let me play the video that I uploaded real quick. Quick little news clip on this. And it's so much easier to do this than to just record. Let me check. Am I good? Hello, hello, hello. All right, supposedly you can hear me. So anybody who's going to be watching this later, shout out to you. Let's start off with this.
Welcome back to America Decides. I have some breaking news to share with you. The Trump transition team has just announced that Susie Wiles will be President-elect Trump's chief of staff. Susie Wiles was a significant member of the Trump campaign. Significantly, in 2016, she was the head of the Florida operation for the successful Trump campaign then. And I want to read from a press release that just came out from the transition team. President Trump says Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. It is a well-deserved honor, the president goes on to say, to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. For those of you who remember NFL football from a different era, Susie is the daughter of legendary announcer Pat Summerall.
Ooh, so we got some good stuff there, okay? Remember all of the rumors and the code was hinting at Kamala being the first president, okay? That didn't happen, right? Who knows? Maybe something goes down that still happens, but you get a first female as female chief of staff. So you see how that works? The language is all in there, right? First female. It's in a different form, though. This is how it is. This is why I don't encourage like gambling and such. because it's going to connect somewhere. All right, don't let others fool you. And what else did we hear there? This is the daughter of Pat Summerall. I had a feeling. So we're gonna have to look at that on the fly. I already caught some things here. Let's pull up Pat Summerall right here, and let me zoom in a little bit. George Allen Pat Summerall was an American professional football player and television sportscaster who worked for CBS, Fox, and ESPN. In addition to football, he announced major golf and tennis events. Summerall announced 16 Super Bowls on network television, 26 Masters, and 21 US Opens. Look at the 16 Super Bowls. I know, like, right away, if I can, oh man, let me get the calculator up here. Let me close this stupid ad real quick. Okay, so I close this ad. Now let me share this. All right, so look, I know John equals 16 and 61 right here. And you get 47 like Trump. Remember John Trump. But 16 Super Bowls with Summerall. And you see the 61 right there. John equals 16. And T's the 20th letter of the alphabet. And Trump is the 47th president. And there was a couple other things I want to show you with Summerall real quick. So look at his death date right there. And he's 82, so Joe Biden's about to hit age 82. That's interesting. But look at he died the 16th day of the 4th month. Trump's birthday is the 14th day of the 6th month. So you get the same numbers in there. And look at his birthday, the 10th day of the 5th month. Look, when I go to the calculator, let me see if I can remember and I don't have to refer to the slides. His birthday's the 10th day of the 5th month. Is it Chief of Staff? Oh no, that's not it. I was trying to catch it without showing you first. Let me pull up my slides again. Right over here on the side. Let me pull. So are they gonna let anybody in here live or what? We'll have to see. I'm not doing this for that purpose anyways. This is easier to just do this. Sometimes when you do the video, it's stressful because you don't know if the volume's hitting or whatever. At least when you go live, you can at least like figure it out as you go. Right? So let me see what this is over here. Let's see. I'm just pulling up the same slides on another tab because that 10th day and 5th month birthday for Pat Summerall, the father of Susie Wiles. Okay, I found it. All right, so let me go. Here it is back over here. All right, it's White House Chief of Staff. Okay, and that's exactly the title. White House Chief of Staff. Oh, it does a spell correct now. Look at this right here. Check that out. White House Chief of Staff, you get 105. And that's what his daughter was named. Okay? And he was born on the 10th day of the 5th month. Exactly 105. You see it right there. That's absolutely amazing. Pat Summerall. Now, let me ask this. What was Pat Summerall known for? Googled it.
According to Wikipedia, George Allen Pat Summerall was an American professional football player and television sportscaster who worked for CBS, Fox, and ESPN. In addition to football, he announced major golf and tennis events.
Okay, so that's amazing already. What, are you a real person in here? I see one finally. I don't got any high expectations, you know what I mean? I know what I produce here. Hold on. I'm looking, is Richard West anywhere out there? What's up with Richard West? I mean, if you're, Susie Wiles and you're watching, hey, that'll work. So let me play, did I play the clip? Yeah, I played the clip. So that's just kind of on the fly. George Allen, Pat Summerall, the 10th day of the 5th month birthday, White House Chief of Staff, his daughter is named, equals 105. And remember Trump's birthday, 6/14, and Pat Summerall died 4/16, April 16th. So maybe we'll come back and look at that again. But I do want to show you these slides that I have right over here. And just some quick connections that I've... Am I here? Okay, I think I'm here. Let me take a sip of the coffee. All right, so yeah, this just hitting. And let me go forward here. Again, it won't upload the slides. So let me go like that. Susan Summerall Wiles, or known as Susie Wiles, is an American political consultant who served as co-chair of Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. And that's today's date right there. Thursday, November 7th, Wiles was chosen by President-elect Trump to serve as the 32nd White House Chief of Staff in the second Trump administration. Wow, I got to keep my eyes out for that 32 as well. And so we get today's date. She was chosen. It shows right there. Our article's connected with Wednesday, yesterday. Oh, wait, no, I think it was from today. But they refer to Wednesday in the article, which would be the 6th day of the 11th month. Remember the White House insurrection? 6th day, 1st month, like 61. Well, yesterday, 6th day of the 11th month, also like 61. Today, 7th day of November, kind of like 71. 71 is the 20th prime number. All right. And remember, T is the 20th letter of the alphabet for Trump, right? Okay, just to start off there. Now, where was this character born? I think it was New Jersey. Let me see. Where is Susie Wiles from? New Jersey, okay. I think of New Jersey, I think of the hockey team, the New Jersey Devils. Okay, so as we kind of build here, let's go back here and I can show these slides. Oh, there's the video. Okay, that's the video we just played. We don't need to play that again.
Welcome back to America Decides.
Let me go forward. Now, look, isn't this interesting with the language? We get another W here, okay? Susie Wiles. It sounds like walls, right? And think about Trump wall. And there's been, what's been trending lately? Walgreens closing around 1,200 stores upcoming. Walmart. Remember, Walmart equals 88 like Trump. Okay, what else has been trending? The Wizard of Oz. Okay, the once stolen ruby red slippers up for sale. You know, red like Republican, but wizard like W. And who else died? Remember Sympathy with the Character, the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne? Remember the album Blizzard of Oz? Anyways, Wiles like walls, like Trump wall. Everything is the language. Okay, and governor of Minnesota over there. look who plays in the NBA for Minnesota, the Timberwolves. Look, Tim Walls, Timberwolves. I mean, you can see it right there in the language. It's not a coincidence. Wiles, Walls, Trump, Wall. Okay, so that's a nice start right there. And you see right there, Trump got his wall after all. I just pulled that up to show you. Walls. And remember, Michael Jackson had that album Off the Wall, and you'll find Trump bumper stickers or whatever they are, Trump stickers, and they say on the wall. So, I mean, it's all interesting. Again, this stuff is all in the language. It repeats in cycles, patterns. Things are like lumped into categories, maybe by the language. We're still trying to figure it out. That's why this will never get old, okay? Because we've been deceived so much, and we're trying to really break through this code, and we're doing a good job over here, even though they don't really. Usually when we get to the end, then they allow people to see that I'm like, it's okay because I'm not doing this for money. All right, this is just easier for me to put the info out. There's like no expectations here. I know how the YouTube games works. That's why I have 6 channels. And man, it's embarrassing to watch some truthers out there complain about, they're trying to put the truth out, but they're not getting paid. I got to be monetized. I'm doing it for money. It just doesn't go with the truth unless you're some kind of sellout, right? That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, but that's how I feel about that. Okay? So here's the number 129. One more time. It keeps landing. And I even have a new one to add because I have a couple more trending stories on deck, right? But here it is again with this 129. And you see the full name, Susan Summerall, right here, or Susie Wiles. You see both of the names there. Susie Wiles, you get 129 in reverse. And Summerall, you get 129 as well. And here's another one that's upcoming because Tekashi agreed to a deal. He was like violating his terms of release or something, and I guess struck another deal to serve a month. I'm kind of working on the decode right now, so I don't. If you look up Tekashi, you'll see he's trending. But Tekashi, Trump, right? Remember Tekashi, when he was originally released, was saying he would vote for Trump and everything. So here's the cycle again. And you see his May 8th birthday is the 129th day of the year. Okay? So you get 2 129s right there. This trending Tekashi story, birthday the 129th day. Here's another one. We just did this, I think yesterday. Chris Olavi, if I'm saying it wrong. But look, 129 days after his birthday, he was concussed, right? And New Orleans Saints, remember New Orleans hosts the next Super Bowl. And you get the football connection with Pat Summerall, right? And Susie Wiles being his daughter and the connection with football. But this 129 theme right here, and look, there's more. Darius Garland. Look, you get D like Donald. Okay. And look, Darius Garland had a big game. I can't remember who it was they defeated, but I did the breakdown. And these are all trending stories. Look at Darius Garland has the 129. And 129 days before the Tyler, the Creator birthday, his new album dropped, Chromacopia. And look, Tyler T like Trump, you know, D Darius like Donald, right? Takashi T like Trump. Not all of them are going to hit like that, but it's interesting. Okay, and that's just like on the fly. I'm not trying to like stretch to make any of that work. And the Tuesday following the release of the Chromacopia album, 1029 like 129, and there's more. Freddie Freeman like freedom, like a selection. You may have seen the signs in the crowd. You know, you may hear freedom of speech, right? Look at his birthday. Freeman, remember he played for the Braves, land of the free, home of the brave. Ridiculous, right? He's got the 12th day of the 9th month birthday. 129. And that's interesting that today is November 7th, 11/7. And look, Dodgers just on the fly, 117 like Frederick Charles Freeman, okay? And one more for the books. All of these stories I covered, and the 129 doesn't just pop up. It's just we're in that cycle, I guess, right now. Don't ask me what it means. I'm just saying numbers, it's the language, right? And the words. And these numbers are equivalent to letters, right? We use just 4 base ciphers. That's it. Forwards, reverse, and reduction applied to both. So this number isn't just going to pop up all the time. But you see, Tempe man kept father's body in backyard freezer. And that was right around Halloween, and it was skeletal remains. It's like, really? But look, Tempe man, 129. And remember, Kamala Harris, the DNC office in Tempe, Arizona, was getting shot up, remember? That was trending. And you see, it was a Tempe man, and you get another Tempe man in this story that I covered, and Tempe man equals 129. Okay? So look at this. So both of these characters, this is the new chief of staff. Look at born on the 14th. Okay? Donald Trump is also born on the 14th. But you see, it's the following month. So look, Susie Wiles, new chief of staff for Donald Trump, you know, the new crowned president, right? We'll see what happens as we head towards January. But look, 145 with her birthday, 146 with his birthday, 14th day of the 5th month, 14th day of the 6th month. And look, 100 and look at, you see Wednesday right there? She largely avoided the spotlight, even refusing to take the mic to speak as Trump celebrated his victory early Wednesday. You see Wednesday yesterday, 176 days after her birthday, and Donald J. Trump equals 176. And remember, her father died the 16th day of the 4th month, 164, Pat Summerall, and again, Trump's birthday, 146. So 145, 146, 164. Remember, White House Chief of Staff equaled 105, and her father was born the 10th day of the 5th month. It's like, really? Okay, so that's a very nice connection there. Okay, and look at this. Let me make that full right there. Whoever's watching, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you can be a bot, whatever. I am highly buried over here, and I'm really cool with it because, again, I'm not doing it for money. I don't play YouTube games. The gatekeepers out here that they push towards the top, They don't like me because they are gatekeeping this information that I will put it all out there, right? It's not only the celebrities. This goes down to our level. They don't mind the celebrities being the distraction. All right? So look at this. So that Wednesday we referred to and the date in the article, the 311th day of the year, the number for dishonesty, 311 and 113, just like politics equals 113. Okay, and the 311th day of the year is like 31. Donald equals 31. Wiles equals 31. That's her last name, the new chief of staff. Icing on the cake, look, Donald 23 as well, like Wiles. Okay, and Washington equals 50 like Donald. What else equals 50? BS and politics. Okay, and I just learned about that Washington equaling 50 because I'm doing a Jaden Daniels breakdown right now. Having a good year for the Washington Commanders, like commander-in-chiefs, right? Okay, that's amazing. So, and you get the state of Washington, you get Washington, D.C. That's interesting because Wiles has the W as well. White House, Washington, Wiles. Remember before Republican, it was the Whig Party. WHIG. Okay, so that's definitely interesting. Do we have two bots in here now? Is one of the two a real person that it shows is viewing? And look at this. Chief of staff equals, look at these numbers here. So they're both born on the 14th of their respective month. Okay. US equals 14 and 14. That's 2 out of the 4 base ciphers. USA equals 41, the reverse. You get 14 and 41 date numerology with Wednesday. Okay. Again, they're referring to Wednesday in our article here. Okay. Chief of staff equals 104, like 14. Summerall, 114, like 14. Susie Wiles, 141, and you see a 14 in there. And don't forget, they're both born on the 14th. Susie in May, and Trump the next month, June, okay? And something else, because her father connected with football, right? Look at the chief of staff right there, 104. Rich Homie Quan died opening day of the NFL this season, right? Ravens Chiefs. Well, Rich Homie Quan's birthday is the 10th month and the 4th day. And you know what? NFL equals 14. I almost forgot that. So back over here, NFL equals 14. I knew it would pay off to take my time. There's the 32 right there. And Susie Wiles, it said, was the 32nd chief of staff at the position, I think is what we saw. I think that's what it said. And look, you get the 49 right there. Remember, Kamala Harris is the 49th VP. Kamala Harris equals 49, right? And vice president equals 149. There's the 13 right there. Remember, politics, 113. The number for dishonesty, 113. And 311. And remember, yesterday was the 311th day of the year. So all of that lands. And don't forget, Wiles and Donald both equaled 23, I think it was, and that's the 32 reverse. So that lands heavy, and I just learned of the Pat Summerall connection. I'll go ahead and play that clip again right here.
Welcome back to America Decides. I have some breaking news to share with you. The Trump transition team has just announced that Susie Wiles will be President-elect Trump's chief of staff. Susie Wiles was a significant member of the Trump campaign. Significantly, in 2016, she was the head of the Florida operation for the successful Trump campaign then. And I want to read from a press release that just came out from the transition team. President Trump says Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. It is a well-deserved honor, the president goes on to say, to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. For those of you who remember NFL football from a different era, Susie is the daughter of legendary announcer Pat Summerall.
Nepotism. Remember the Drake diss on Kendrick? Family matters, right? But they didn't say anything about family matters. Let's take his full name while we're here now. And we'll just put it like that. He's got the name George. You know, we had George Bush, Senior and Junior as presidents. You know what's interesting? Look at, he's got the middle name Allen. Look, the Saints just fired their coach, Allen. Saints fire Allen. Like you're fired, Donald Trump with The Apprentice. Look. You see that? This Dennis Allen. You get that Allen name again, and I just did that video today. Everything's the language. D again like Donald. Damn. And don't forget Dak Prescott injured. Another D. Okay, so that's amazing on the fly right there. So I think I copied it. So let's see if we can paste it over here. Now we get an idea of some of these numbers that we're kind of looking for. So let's just see if anything random pops up. And I still have some slides, okay? Okay, look, just how they have it like that. These numbers connect with Biden, okay? So let me enter that. Notice the 126 right here. And the 99, those numbers connect with Patrick Mahomes as well, quarterback of the Chiefs. But notice the 126, George Allen, Pat Summerall. That's just how they have it. Now check this out. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Look, see, you get that 126 right there. Okay, and he's 82 years old. Biden, he died, okay, at 82. Biden turns 82 November 20th. You know what I'm saying? And what happens when we get rid of Junior? Did I see a 99? Oh, no, it was a 98. But yeah, you see, it's what are going to be the odds? You know what I'm saying? 126, just like Pat Summerall. That's how they give us with the full name. Let's try it without the nickname in there. See, but they had the nickname, so that's okay. Look at look at this. This is beautiful right here because George Allen Summerall 215, Joe Biden equals 152. Just the mix up of the numbers. Pennsylvania equals 152. Okay, that's just the mix up of the numbers. Biden born in Pennsylvania, Trump attempted assassinated the first time in Pennsylvania. Look at the 89 right there. Remember, Gerald Ford gave the speech in 1989. If there is a female president, this is how it will happen. The old man will die. The female will be the VP. She will be president. Okay, well, supposedly that's not happening so far, right? But look, you get the 89. Remember, Taylor Swift born in 89. But we get this in a different form because it's the first female chief of staff. So you still get that first female. Okay? How about that, right? And that's cool right there. Let's just put Pat Summerall, and then we'll go back to the slides because that's what he's known by, right? Ooh, we're one number off of that 152. You get 74. Remember, Trump equals 47. DC equals 47. White House and government all equal 47, right? And let me show you something cool with that 74 real quick. Jesus Christ. Jesus equals 74. You see that right there? But check this out. Look at Jesus Christ. You get that 151 that we just saw with Pat Summerall. And look at, you get There's that 74 even with Jesus Christ. But look, you get Trump's birthday with Jesus Christ, the 14th day of the 6th month. And his dad's middle name, Christ. Don't know if they pronounce it Christ or Christ, but okay. So let me go back to the slides now. So just wonderful, right? And all of that just because I caught the NFL equals 14. You see that? So NFL equals 14 to go with all of those 14s right there. And of course, Chief of Staff equals 220. And that's the reverse cipher with our language, okay? Okay? 220, Chief of Staff in the same cipher, just like Donald John Trump, his full name, right? So easy money. That's how I wanted it, just super easy like that. And let's see if there's another 32 at the end here, because remember they said she's the 32nd at her position. Look, that's all I entered right there. What's up, Richard? About done here, but that's okay. I'm glad you popped in. Look, that's all the numbers I entered there. Okay, and is there another 32? They said she's the 32nd. Remember, NFL equals 32. They said she's the 32nd. Chief of Staff, I think is how they put it. Ooh, Susan equals 74. Like Jesus and Jesus Christ. Christ being Trump's dad's middle name. And 47 equals Trump. And Susan's got 61. John equals 61. That's a... Oh, look, Susan's got the 128. And 2 of her names equaled 129 again. Not sure if you're just popping in here, Richard. But we're gonna go back. We're just gonna back it up now, and we're just gonna go over this again real quick. If you may have tuned in here late, let me play the clip again one more time. Let's play this clip again.
Welcome back to America Decides. I have some breaking news to share with you. The Trump transition team has just announced that Susie Wiles will be President-elect Trump's chief of staff. Susie Wiles was a significant member of the Trump campaign. Significantly, in 2016, she was the head of the Florida operation for the successful Trump campaign then. And I want to read from a press release that just came out from the transition team. President Trump says Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. It is a well-deserved honor, the president goes on to say, to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. For those of you who remember NFL football from a different era, Susie is the daughter of legendary announcer Pat Summerall.
And I know like Suzanne Summers died as well. You get Summer in there. But look at the names. Yeah, it does. You see right there, Richard? See, we're on the same track here. You know what I mean? Yes, it does. You know, and like Trump Wall, right? And like Trump Wall, Wiles Wall, and remember Walgreens said they're going to shut down about 1,200 stores, and the person burned to death in a Walmart oven. Okay, and wall backwards is law. You know, sometimes they say Trump's going to lay down the law. Which, why would anybody want that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we're good. StreamYard already has new terms of service that there's no way around. You know what I mean? Yeah. And hey, you know what I just noticed too, Richard? Anybody else maybe out there? Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota. Look, Tim Walz. Look, it looks like Timberwolves. You see that right there? And remember, the Timberwolves did decent in the playoffs. And Karl Anthony Towns, Cat, right? Wolves. You know what I mean? And the Minnesota Lynx, where they lost the WNBA finals. Come on, right? You know what? Minnesota's the twin. They got the Twin Cities as well. Remember Trump Tower, Twin Towers, and Timberwolves Tim T, Trump T, T the 20th letter breaks down to that 2 again, right? So yeah, Wiles, Walls, Trump Wall. Remember the Michael Jackson Off the Wall album synced up with Quincy Jones, like Diddy Combs? And see, Richard, look, we get more 129s, and I'm cool with doing a live and then just going back like this. It's all gravy. You see, Susie Wiles 129, Summerall 129, Tekashi 69 trending, birthday the 129th day of the year, 129 days after Chris Olavi's birthday. He gets concussed, and look at the date of the concussion. 113, and politics equals 113. And yesterday was the 311th day of the year. You know, and Donald equals 31. Ooh, look at the score when you add it up. 45 points. Remember, Trump was the 45th president as well. So look, it's obvious. And then remember Darius Garland. So look at all the 129s. Right? Tyler the Creator, T like Trump, 129 days before his birthday, the new album release. Freddie Freeman, like Freedom. You know, like what? Mockery, Freeing the Dumb. Freddie Freeman played for the Braves. Land of the free, home of the brave. And so we're just stacking on with those 129s. And then again, they're both born on the 14th. 145 and then 146. Donald J. Trump 176. 176 days after Susie Wiles' birthday. You know, yesterday, Wednesday, it says Trump celebrated his victory. You know, wild. So yeah, that's it. And we did some things on the fly. NFL equals 14. Remember Rich Homie Quan, his birthday, the 10th month and the 4th day? Her father, Pat Summerall, connected with football. Rich Homie Quan died on the first game of the season. And his name, he's got Lamar, and Lamar Jackson was the quarterback for the Ravens that day against the Chiefs, right? Chief of Staff, Commander in Chief. Is that how they say it? Right? So just amazing. So we'll probably end it there. And yeah, we'll probably end it there. So I'm glad that you tuned in. I wasn't planning on doing this. It's just I had to come with this one. You know what I'm saying? So we went over it just a little bit extra there. You know, we had some other stuff on the fly. If you get time, maybe to run it back, Richard. But wow. And let me make sure I didn't miss nothing at the end. And this Tekashi 69 breakdown's coming up maybe like tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, and we know he's connected with Trump. Tekashi, Trump, TT. And remember when he got released the first time, the whole Trump thing was going on again, right? With Biden and Trump. So it's not a coincidence this hits again. 6'9", born in 96. And remember Diddy, born in 69 as well. Birdman, born in 69. I think Jay-Z, born in 69 as well. We know numbers run everything, right? So Jay-Z, I think, escaped because Lil Durk is related to Jay-Z, okay? And Dirk, if you look it up, means stabbing. Remember, Jay-Z had the accusations back in the day about stabbing somebody. So it's not a coincidence Lil Durk is related to him. Nobody knows, but I'm telling you. They look identical. Lil Durk, bye, bye, bye. Jay-Z remains. SACRIFICE. You know what that means, right? No one else is going to tell you that. They're going to say it's an individual ritual. All right. Little Durk looks identical to Jay-Z. Bye-bye, Little Durk. Jay-Z remains. And who knows, maybe Jay-Z still goes. I'm going to say Little Dirk was that sacrifice, okay? They look identical. But they're not going to tell you that, right? They're going to blame everything on Diddy. So of course I'm done running it back, and then it hits 5 people in here. It's funny how that works. So y'all can run it back. Appreciate y'all. I wanted to come with this right away because it just hit trending. And the Walls thing, Trump wall, another W, right? I don't know why the slides are like never gonna upload ever again. I'll play the clip one more time and then we'll bounce.
Welcome back to America Decides. I have some breaking news to share with you. The Trump transition team has just announced that Susie Wiles will be President-elect Trump's chief of staff. Susie Wiles was a significant member of the Trump campaign. Significantly, in 2016, she was the head of the Florida operation for the successful Trump campaign then. And I want to read from a press release that just came out from the transition team. President Trump says Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. It is a well-deserved honor, the president goes on to say, to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. For those of you who remember NFL football from a different era, Susie is the daughter of legendary announcer Pat Summerall.
So, look, we get the first ever female in a different form. And that's why like I said earlier, I will not encourage gambling. It doesn't matter if it looks like it's going to be this team or another team. You get it in a different form, okay? So we didn't get first ever female president, right? But everyone was, oh, look. Well, it's going to be out there, but you see how it didn't work. And we get a first female chief of staff, you see? And it said the 32nd chief of staff. That's what it said. And remember, NFL equals 32, and her father connected with the NFL. And don't forget, Jim Donovan died, the Browns commentator or whatever. Donovan, like Donald. And we're getting a lot of Brown names right now as well, because it's the divide with race, presidential race, but like racism. And I hear Jim Brown's daughter is encouraging people to show up and support. Or I think that already happened, but it's trending. So you get another Brown with Jim Brown, Cleveland. All right. So I appreciate Richard West being here, and maybe some bots or maybe some celebrities. Hey, I would tune in too, right? Because this is really what we do. And we're not playing with this. Click the link to go check out Richard West and my other channels. You'll see links down there too. I know you have at least a couple more videos I need to go check out for sure, man. I appreciate you big time, Richard, and I'm glad you're here. So you enjoy the rest of your night. You're 3 hours ahead, so you're at 10:50. I'm glad you've made it, so you've been able to pop in on a few of these lives recently. I appreciate that. So yeah, presidential elect Trump names Susie Wiles as chief of staff. And I'll just play some music as we get out of here. There's always more. I'm not going to scan up and down the article and let's learn everything about the character. No, we easily break it down like that. Okay. And you will find more if you go look, but that is the breakdown. I appreciate y'all. I will be back in the AM. I think it'll be on this channel, but if not, click subscribe to all of them. You know, if not, right, whatever, right, I'll see ya when I see ya. Okay, until then.
Deceived by the lies, educated in codes, exposed to the light, darkness unfolds. Politics, entertainment, religion, and sports, killing death patterns in the courts. Fake characters spotted, fictional distractions, truth, fairy tales, and Hollywood's attractions. Puppets and leaders controlling our minds, from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down. 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Puppets of leaders controlling our minds, from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down. 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Secret clubs hiding what's real. Who knows the deal? Who holds the seal? One thing for sure, it's all a facade. Lies upon lies, a charade so flawed. Mind control from dusk till dawn, manipulating us all like pawns. Puppets and leaders controlling our minds, from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down. 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Puppets of leaders controlling our minds, from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break